All right, bro. Let me give you niggas a little disclaimer before we even bring you niggas this video real quick. Everything that's talked about in this video was more so sarcasm, and that shit was all satire, bro. I'm trying to tell you, my nigga. None of it was, don't take this shit serious. Now, a nigga did join the Discord, a nigga was talking. A nigga did say some crazy shit. So we gotta hold that nigga accountable, and now you gotta come to court of the Nigalations, my nigga. You gotta go against Mr. DJ. You feel me? Better than Saul. Don't count on Saul, count on DJ. You feel me? So make sure y'all tune in. Hopefully y'all fuck with it and like up this video. Sub up to this shit, bro. This shit's a good one. Dead ass. Let's chill real quick. This whole
Facebook fucking pregnant. Get shit out.
Let's chill real quick. Look. So let's get to it. Let's disclaim, feel me? Let's discuss everything that niggas was just talking about. How this shit started, how this shit, all the information that you got, everything, bro.
Feel me? Your Honor.
I want one of those joke court cases.
Man, look at his hair.
Yeah.
Like,
Can I explain?
Yeah. Hold on. Everybody quiet down real quick. Let this nigga talk.
From the latest evidence, I realize now that it started off with some Zodiac bullshit. To be quite honest, I was not all there for that because I just thought you niggas were just rambling about bullshit. So, all I know is that this nigga Dabo, this nigga
Dabo.
I forgot his name.
This nigga look like the bottom of a black Air Force. Nigga, ugly as shit.
Hold on a minute.
Like a black bowling ball.
Chill on this nigga.
Chill.
My name.
As I was saying, this nigga John
Yep.
wanted to bring up an example as to why zodiac signs were stupid.
Mm.
Now, I'll be honest. Was it a good example? No. But as he said...
Hold on. What was the example? Let's let everybody know what the example was, too.
The example was, as John said, in a Discord call, when he was a minor, there was a little bit of a saying from a dumbass nigga. The dumbass nigga said...
Yeah.
Hey, you were born in January. That must mean you're going to be a pedophile when you grow up. That shit makes no sense. But he should have forgotten about that shit a while ago and not have brought that shit up now. But it was not a good example. But it was, as he said, it was his only example. He should have kept it to himself because no one really is comfortable around the words of pedophilia or liking children. That should not have been said. He should have just simply made up some bullshit or simply not say anything at all. Now, should we... what was his argument after? Oh, I remember. He said... Actually, no. The light-skinned nigga said... not you.
Oh, yeah, me,
Yep, it was him.
Go shit.
He went like, hey, so if you're not a minor, doesn't mean you're just able to touch kids. Like, I mean, if you are a minor, you're just able to do whatever you want with kids. This nigga goes like, he doesn't respond, which might be due to either the amount of noise going on, but I'm low-key pretty sure that when he said that shit, it was dead silent, because everyone could hear John's silence.
Yep, that shit was loud. Very loud. It spoke.
Yes, but John might have pleaded the fifth. But let's not go on to that.
My homies from the fourth and the third, we can't do that.
Wait. Your Honor. No, Your Honor.
One nigga at a time.
That nigga rolling up a roach. That nigga rolling up his wood that nigga had left over earlier.
Can I speak up as to why I didn't do that?
Your Honor.
I will let Ultra speak.
Think about just think about how he's built. He's built like a bowling ball. His dreads are short as shit.
Yo, where's nigga's voice?
He has the same build as a pedophile. No.
I gotta speak. Hold on. Let me take this one for you. Wait. Are we done reclosing? Are we done reclosing first before we bid on the next case?
Your Honor.
No, wait. Let me say something.
Wait, no.
Right, bro. Whoever is making fun of the guy right there, you can't be making fun of people, bro, just because they look different, bro. Lock in. We ain't here to make fun of people.
He ugly as shit, man. Fuck what he talking about. Don't listen to this nigga, bro. This nigga probably got a tooth stuck in the back of his jaw.
That's what I'm saying,
Don't
bro.
listen to this nigga. I'm talking about you.
Hold on a minute. It's supposed to be a court case.
Come on, me?
This is supposed to be a court case not a humiliation
Bro,
ritual.
let's not
You're
start
right,
here,
you're right,
bro.
you're
Let's
right, you're
wait
right.
for this.
Your Honor, hey, you know
Hold
what?
on a minute.
You're right, you're right, you're right,
Y'all
Your Honor.
niggas
You're right, Your Honor.
stop tearing at the nigga's appearance. We
Yeah,
are
Your
here
Honor.
to tear at the nigga's character.
Order in
You're
court.
right,
Order in
you're
court.
right,
Sit
you're
your
right,
ass
you're
down.
right. Mm-hmm.
Sit your asses down.
My
Now,
fault, my fault, my fault.
as
Yes, sir.
as this nigga was saying, he said, it just because you're a minor doesn't mean you're able to just do whatever you want with kids. This nigga did not say anything. Now, he might have low-key just, shut down after all the mean shit is being said to him by Ultra over there, calling him a bitch-ass nigga, to the point that he had to mute that nigga.
Mm-hmm.
And he probably just shut down completely. So it makes sense that he did not respond. But, back to light-skinned niggas' argument. Do I agree with it?
Hold on, throw me and DJ in there. Hold on.
No, Your Honor, Your Honor.
Hold on.
I say DJ.
Hold on a minute,
hold on.
Ultra.
No.
Ultra.
This guy called me. He said, "Shut the fuck up, shut your ass up." Right? I defended
Yep.
myself like any normal human being would, and
Yes.
then he proceeded to play victim and says, "I'm gonna meet you." After he just
Hold
told
on, let
me
me
5
take this
minutes
one.
after that.
Let me take this one for you. You're missing out clues. Let me. I got you. I'm your lawyer. Bro, come on. You just got me that M4, brother. I got you, brother. So look, Your Honor.
Arguing with children,
So look,
he was verbally
yeah.
assaulting me.
He says this, right? That was the third time when he said he was tired of arguing with him after he didn't want to answer the question about children again. He goes on to say, "I can't argue with children," and I'm thinking to myself,
Okay.
why is this nigga still thinking about kids? This nigga might be on boys. So I'm thinking in my head like, what's? But I ain't trying to let shit get the boat. You feel me? So I asked him like, why can't you unmute this nigga? Like, you a grown man. I'm like saying like, you a grown man. You can't let this nigga punch. Like, bro, you a grown ass man, bro. Like, feel me? If you lose your argument, you mute a nigga. Use a bitch. Like you already didn't lost it. That's basically what you telling niggas. Like that's basically like punching on somebody and then going to tell a teacher like you's a hoe. Feel me? So, but then the nigga says again, I don't talk to children. That is the fourth time that kids were mentioned within this argument. Now,
Your Honor.
I go on to believe.
It's not wrong.
I go on to believe. Why are you so stuck on children being brought up? Mind you, when he brought
Okay.
up children the first time about, oh yeah, boom, he was talking
Yes.
and he was
The first time he brought
accused.
him up, it was
He was
weird.
accused.
It was
Yeah.
weird.
Remember,
Okay.
don't forget, he
But-
said over 10 years ago. Yeah, he's still thinking about children. Why is it still stuck on his head?
Okay, hold on a
Why
minute.
is it still
Hold
stuck
a
on his
minute.
head?
Hold on
Meaning,
a minute.
he was lying. He was lying from that moment back then. That's why I'm getting on him now. My fifth argument, it might be of his looks because he might look like
Hold on a
Dabo.
minute. The
My
nigga
nigga
was lying on what ground?
He looked like
The
a
nigga was lying on
Gideon.
what
He
ground?
looked like a Gideon case. I ain't gonna lie.
Hold on,
You feel me?
Why?
Take your time.
Hold on a minute.
Hold on, court order.
Hold on a minute.
Let the judge talk.
Hold on a minute, nigga.
Your
You
Honor.
call him a liar based on what grounds?
I call him a
You
liar.
said on his. You base it on his appearance. We do not give a fuck about this nigga's appearance. Yes, he may be chopped. Yes, he may be a little bit on. He may be on the lower side, but
No,
maybe
I
it's the
can't.
lighting. Maybe it doesn't matter. We don't give a fuck about that. We care about this nigga's character and what this nigga. You sit your ass down.
Okay,
Now,
so
that's all I'm saying.
Your Honor,
Yep.
may I step in? So look,
No, you may not.
I didn't more so say he looked like one because he's ugly as shit. I ain't say that now. Look, I ain't say that now.
Random ass straight.
But
Lying.
I'm saying I see why the person that said he might be talking to children said he's talking to children. When you look at this nigga, my nigga look like an elbow. So I'm
Hold
already
on
trying
a
to
minute.
put that out there. But look.
Hey.
The nigga don't really get the nigga don't get bitches. Let's keep it. Look at his the nigga don't get bitches. So I'm thinking
We
to
are
myself.
digging into this nigga's personal life.
Wait,
Hold on a minute.
Your Honor, I'm not done.
Okay.
I got you. It's gonna all add up in a minute. Hold on. So I'm thinking to
Honor, he's
myself,
lying.
why would this person say that he's talking to children, and ours it is, it looks like he might not get bitches, right? Why would the
Your Honor,
person
he's
that accused him say that? The person that probably said it to him probably been around him, so they know off his looks. They probably seen him before. They probably been, you feel me? So they know he don't get no hoes, right?
Why are you trying to act confused?
So now when it comes up that he was talking to a child or liking children or saying somebody look cute that was underage, I think from there he might be guilty. He might have lied to us from what he said earlier. I'm just saying, bro.
Yeah.
Honor.
Okay.
Can I be
Once
allowed-
again, you have
He
made
has
an
the floor.
argument that
He
has
has the
become.
floor.
You have made an argument.
No,
that is
let him defend
completely-
himself.
Hold on a minute, nigga.
My fault, nigga.
Yep.
So he can't say that word.
Respectfully.
Yo, let him
But
talk.
as
Let him talk. Let him talk.
I was just saying, my nigga. As I was saying, your argument is once again voided because it's again about this nigga's appearance. Yes, he does look chopped. Yes, he looks like a gremlin. Yes, he looks like he touched kids or whatever the fuck. It doesn't matter. It does not matter.
You like a
No
man.
need to dig
Shut
How many
into
Gremlin bars in there?
up, nigga. As I was saying,
my appearance.
that shit does not. Yeah, exactly. It does not matter. We are here off the evidence. What is on this paper? What is in the clips? We do not care about what this niggas look like. We care about what the information he was talking about. He was talking about some weird shit that did not need to be said. Yes, that is true. But does that mean that he is 100% a pedophile? No, we cannot point that big fat finger at this nigga until
Your Honor, Your
no,
Honor, if you want evidence, I have evidence.
But
we have. I
pass
heard
that to
the
me about my
evidence.
client.
I
Pass that
was
to me,
here-
my client. But look. Why would the person that has the very first said it, that started this whole thing, that said it to this nigga, why would they say that actually been around this nigga? That's my thing. The nigga's chopped. The chopness only boosts the point of when the person first said it.
Okay.
But on top of that, we can see how he acts.
Okay, you're saying
Honor.
off of what
Honor.
the
Hold on,
guy said.
hold on.
But I think
Speak.
Mr. Trinity wants to talk.
Your
Okay,
Honor, they're
what?
shaming me and insulting me, and I have not been allowed to defend myself while they're accusing me of stuff they don't even know about.
Right.
Yes, that is not right.
He sounds
And as I was
Nigerian.
about to- As I
I
was
could
about to say.
genuinely hold you in contempt for allowing this.
Okay.
Nah, my bad. I'm sorry. I could, yeah. We like,
Hold on a
calm
minute.
this down.
As I was trying to say to defend you, nigga.
Hold on, my nigga. You got competition.
He ugly
Yo, this nigga look like a toenail. Yo, this nigga, bro,
Nah, let
nigga.
me see your hair.
This
Let me
nigga
see
look like
your hair.
this nigga look like Carvel. This nigga look like Carvel. This nigga ugly
I
as shit.
have to be professional.
Yo, this
This-
nigga got the old haircut.
This
I
nigga got this nigga got that high top from Party House, my nigga, or House Party back in
Yeah, I
fucking
know
2012.
exactly what you're
Nigga
talking
ugly as shit. He look like the nigga from On My Block. This nigga ugly as shit, Jamal. Yo, ugly ass.
You let my foot, little dirty motherfucker.
We are in court
on a minute.
right now.
Brother,
on.
why do
Oh
we-
my God.
Hold on, time out, cause this is a
This
This is
serious
why he
case.
said.
Nah, cause you could have put on some Blistex before you got on here, my nigga. Your shit look
This
like you
why
might
he
blow
said-
somebody away.
Let us not look at the long beard head ass nigga. Let
That
us
nigga,
not.
His
that
hair
nigga,
was
hey,
so
hey, nah.
wide.
Let me just get this one thing out though. That nigga don't gotta light the wood to spark that bitch. That nigga literally just gotta put his mouth on it and puff out. That bitch gonna spark. That nigga got them fat ass shits. Bitch, you got some charcoal on your fucking lips. Boy, that nigga ugly as shit.
Get that yam off your face. What the
Oh,
fuck?
shit.
Okay.
All right, let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. It's all love. It's all love. Hey, YouTube, it's all love. Ain't no bullying going on.
All right. Enough of dumping shit
You
up.
are-
We coolin'.
John.
Let's
hold
get
on
back
a
to it.
minute.
Let's get back to yeah.
As I was saying, this nigga, Mr. Ignorant, he said that from the conversation 10 years ago, from that guy in the Discord call, he says that the reason why he would say something like that is because you look like you would be that type of nigga. But that doesn't make sense, because the reason why he said that, the reason what the nigga said was, hey, you were born in January, that means you must be a pedophile. That had
Actually,
nothing
with
to do-
July.
Oh, wait, or July.
Yes. But
All right,
it
July.
really
I'm also
doesn't
born in
change.
July. I was also born in July. That's some
You a
bullshit.
pedophile?
Yeah, go with your me
Nigga,
too, me
what
too.
the fuck? You see?
The
Okay,
whole-
let's not.
Let's
My
not
bad, my bad.
that one.
Like we're getting back to that 10-year-old conversation. We don't give a fuck about that. But as I was saying,
Oh my
that doesn't make
he
sense.
thinks you laugh.
But I'm not gonna lie,
That
that
doesn't
nigga
make any-
oh no look like Squidward House. All right, let's get to it, bro. Go back. You got
Oh my god, bro!
He like Squidward. Oh my God.
All right, let's get back.
Every time I get the floor, these niggas go
No,
over
you
to
got
the
you
window.
got
and go look at-
you got the floor. You got the floor. You got the floor. You got the
Your
floor.
Honor,
right.
I'm so sorry. I just
You got
can't
the
hold
floor.
I can't hold my laughter when it comes to this nigga. I'm so
This
sorry.
nigga's a troll. This nigga's a troll for
This
sure.
nigga is trolling in the court of law. This nigga knows what he's doing.
That's illegal.
Why
That,
is
by
he
the way,
stand-
that's illegal.
Why is he standing? Why is he holding his hand together like that? Why is he looking at the camera like that? He
That
doesn't need to
nigga
do that shit.
don't. He don't got no.
He's just a background character. He's just a background.
Nah, it's just a witness, bro. We gotta, bro.
Get
bro,
that
this case is
yam
public.
off your
Okay.
This
face.
case is public.
That's his
This case is public and open to all. So you know, you feel me?
That
He
case
just
is
attended.
that's Trinity's thing. That's Trinity's cousin, bro. He's just here to help me.
Yeah, nigga look like
All
the
right.
chew acorns.
Yeah, the stream bitch. Don't let the stream bitch.
That nigga look like he chew HDMI
Alright.
cords. That nigga ugly as shit. All right, let's
Alright,
get to it. Let's get to it.
He
Lonnie,
look-
get the. All right,
He like the
Judge,
black ass
Judge.
hamster.
All right, Judge. All right,
You
now
were
let's get back
saying-
to the court. Let's get back to the case. Let's get back to the case.
Oh my fucking god.
This nigga was saying that the guy from 10 years ago said that because of Trinity's appearance, but it doesn't make sense because of what that guy said. He said his birthday was in July. That's why he is a pedophile. Nothing in that sentence correlated to Trinity's look. Nothing was said about that. Now, is that exactly what that nigga said, Trinity? Trinity was
Yeah.
that was okay.
So
word for word, bar for bar.
wait, I gotta
This
put a
nigga
pause
said-
on this
He
one,
like he
Judge.
chew acorns.
Judge,
Your Honor.
Judge.
Honor.
Yo.
How much
Hold
did
on,
this
hold
nigga?
on.
No, hold on. Judge, how much did this
You
nigga
gonna
pay
hold him
you?
in-
Judge, how much?
All right, nigga. All right,
You
nigga.
just taking his word for it and just believing that that's just
That's the
truth.
wrong guy. He was dick.
Honor.
You just taking his word and thinking it's
okay.
truth.
He's sucking his
Okay,
dick.
hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
Hold
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. It may
Because I
seem like that. It may seem like that because I'm being fair. Y'all niggas are jumping the fuck out this nigga.
No, but
Don't
look,
curse on this
look.
nigga.
He told you what you told you, but how do you know that that's cap
Oh
or if
my
that's
god,
real?
he's like
How
a
you know if he's
grandma
capping in his
getting
rap?
shit out.
He could be
Your
capping
Honor,
in his rap.
No, there is
Oh,
no 100% way to tell.
Hold on, let me
Your
tell you.
Honor.
There is
Hold
no
on,
one-
Ocho, chill. Hold on.
Honor. Can I
Yeah.
point something out, by the way? I was assigned a lawyer, and then they paid him to leave me. Like, there's
Hold on, one more time from the top. One more
they
time.
paid my lawyer to leave.
Hold on. Let me explain it one more time.
Yo, Your Honor, they literally paid my lawyer to work for them. Why are they accused?
Where is this nigga's lawyer?
Where is his lawyer? I asked. Wait, time out, Your Honor. Your Honor. Let's go back a couple seconds. Did I, right or wrong? I got my witnesses all up in here. Did I, right or wrong, ask him? Are you going to take your lawyer? Are you saying fuck your lawyer when somebody was talking for you?
Okay,
Did
I
I
do
not
remember
ask
that.
that?
I do remember that.
And I remember
He might
him
have
saying
said
fuck that lawyer.
Yes, he did say fuck that lawyer.
And what did
But
he
no
say
one-
after that?
That is not what I said.
He mentioned, hold on, Your Honor, I ain't done. He mentioned, oh,
I will
he
hold
was saying stuff out of a joke, right? He incriminated himself, so I use that against him. So now he went from he didn't do it. Tell me, Your Honor, you can't say that somebody said this and say that he didn't do it and then switch it to it's a joke. So are you joking that you did do it, but you're just joking, or was it really true? Or was it just a bad joke,
Right.
or did it not happen?
Your Honor, I would like to point out the fact that quite literally said,
This nigga look.
Your Honor,
Oh my
I would
God,
like to
bro, this nigga
literally
looks like a
point out
Grinch. I
when
can't focus.
said- when I was saying the lawyer, I was saying that specifically to the two people that are accusing me. My lawyer's
Okay.
name was once called, and we know this because I
This
never
nigga's so
had,
fucking ugly, dude.
you were my lawyer.
God,
You
this nigga ugly
the
as
judge.
shit. Chad, this nigga look like my toes.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute, my nigga. You said
The whole
let's.
idea,
Okay,
Hold on, I
The
ain't gonna lie.
whole-
Ocho, you gotta chill. Your shit low key
the whole
loud.
me being a judge never fucking happened because you were my judge, and then you became you were my lawyer. You were my lawyer, and then you became the judge. But technically, my lawyer
Hold on
got
a minute.
being retconned.
So what you trying to say, my
Hold on a
nigga? You
minute.
should trying to say my
Hold
nigga
on
can't
a
get a
minute.
raise?
I
Trying to say this
never-
nigga can't get a
I-
raise? Hold on, let's
I
get to
never
it.
said I was his lawyer. I never agreed to being his lawyer. That was
Never did agree, but you were
Exactly.
technically my only lawyer.
okay. Okay, hold on, ultra.
E-
Let me
never
explain
mind.
for him. Let
Hold
me
Hold
explain
on,
for him.
get it through.
Let me explain for him. This nigga simply saying I was his only lawyer because I was the only one that was saying shit that didn't sound like fuck this nigga. So he took that as I was defending this nigga in the court of law. But I really was not defending this nigga in the court of law. I was simply saying, well, that doesn't really make sense. Y'all just calling this nigga a bitch ass nigga. And I can't really hear shit because Ultra's just saying nothing but he a bitch ass nigga, hoe ass nigga. I'm gonna beat your ass nigga. I'll curse off you nigga. Like, and like that's all I'm hearing.
And I quote,
So,
make sure you throw that quote. Make sure you throw that and I quote behind my
I
client.
quote,
Yeah,
And
Alright,
I quote,
I quote.
I got you. my guy.
That was a little tiny microscopic bit of over dramatification on my part, but as I was saying, I was not this nigga's lawyer. I was simply saying some stuff in the background.
Hold
That-
on. Let me talk to this little ugly shit real quick, bro. I know you got some blue blistex or some inside your fucking room. Your shit should never be that white. That
This
shit don't
nigga
make no
has to be
sense.
a plant.
My damn lips.
He
This
has to
nigga,
be a.
man, this nigga is
Listen, this nigga
CIA
has to be
agent,
a
my nigga.
plant.
He a spy.
He has
Yeah,
to
that
be a
nigga is
plant.
for sure an industry plant. What the fuck? This
He
nigga
has
look
to
like
be
a
a plant
fucking.
sent by Trinity to throw us off. We have to ignore him. We have to ignore him.
Yo, he look
Ignore
like
this
that one
nigga.
nigga off Disney Channel, a dead ass clone.
Ignore
That nigga a
this
clone.
nigga. Just
All right.
ignore this nigga. We're not gonna get
Let's-
nowhere. We're
All
not
right,
gonna get nowhere.
Let's get back to it. Let's get back to it.
If we keep
Oh.
stopping because of this one Grinch looking ass nigga, we'll get nowhere. All right?
All right, you're right, Your Honor. You're right.
I know. There
right,
is
Your
no
Honor.
need to pause this important court
Hey.
case because of one nigga.
Stay on
This is-
the court case, please. Every single time you look at him, you distract him for 10 minutes. If you keep doing this, we're gonna end up being here till like 6 in the morning, and the video is never gonna fucking end.
You're right.
All right.
You're right. Get your
All right.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Make sure
We
to
got some
cut
more.
that out.
We got some more people in our stands to come and watch the case.
I don't know who the fuck.
All right. So
All right.
We
let's
just
do
get
it.
a new member,
And then I'm back to
got
all
a new
I'm saying.
member. in the court.
Let us rewind a little bit.
Yeah.
So, back to the argument of the whole minor being innocent just because they're minor shit. This nigga did not respond. Trinity has no response for this. He never responded. But as we were going on, this nigga, Mr. Ignorant, kept on adding on to the question. But Trinity did not answer. He said, what if a little kid, just because he's a little kid, ends up going up to your wife, curb stomping that bitch, stabbing her in the stomach, and pissing on that nigga? Would you still let that nigga slide? The thing is,
I
Trinity did not answer that question. But the thing is,
Your Honor, you have done nothing but doing that. Don't tell me what to do when that's all you've been doing.
order in the court
Oh,
before Ultra starts screaming. Order in the court.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. I ain't gonna lie. Ultra, I had to turn you down, bro. I gotta get the video out. This nigga loud as shit.
Order in the court. Order in the
Honor,
court before
I want to
Trinity.
point something out.
Or just
I
one thing
simply
out real quick.
point something out. When he asked that question, I didn't answer because I thought he had common sense to understand. I'm obviously
Okay.
going to react to something that is of such
Okay.
an extreme
You stayed
level.
silent because it seemed like a dumbass question. Is that correct?
Precisely.
So,
Okay.
Your Honor, I have a question for you. Now that we're in the house in the house of the law, book of the law, when answering a question, are you not bound to answer or not answer?
No.
But
Okay, hold on a minute.
to say to not answer because it's a dumbass question, that means it should be an easy answer for you to give out. But he couldn't even provide an easy answer, right? Therefore, he's guilty.
And the thing, okay, hold on a minute. That the major ass leak. This nigga simply should have pleaded the fifth to not incriminate himself further. That's what he should have done, but he did not do that.
Should have.
He did not do
Question-
that. So now he has a chance to defend himself by answering that question, even though it is, as he says, quote unquote,
kind of
a dumbass
chance.
question. All right.
Because
So what
by
is your
common sense? It would literally just be obvious that I'm not going to let a 5-year-old injure
Okay.
my mother.
Okay.
I'm not going to let him touch my mother with such a weapon at all. It's almost like it's something that any person, any normal person, like all of us in this call, except for maybe, I guess,
okay?
Ultra,
So Trinity, you
would
thought it was a trick question.
obviously do in that situation.
Your Honor, I call
Trinity,
his
you thought it
answer
was- you thought it-
PR. I call his answer PR because he has all the laws wrote down on him. He has all the rules and judgment and all the rules and implications wrote down in front of him now. He knows how important and serious this
nigga's
question
reading
is.
off of-
And now he's answering. I call PR. Bullshit. Cap.
All of the information within this case comes from me, and you've been lying on my name, using my own information by reading it incorrectly. Like, this is a bit of a fourth wall break, but I have the script in front of me. Why did you put 10 years instead of 3? I told you it was like 5.
All right, so I have a
What?
question towards you, Mr. Trinity. How did you remember somebody accusing you of such heinous, you feel me, of such evil, such treacherous, you feel me, like just such evil, wicked crimes? How did you remember something like that if it wasn't true? And it only happened 5 years ago. It happened over a year ago.
How old am I in this? Oh yeah, I'm still 23. No, 22 actually. So it says
So how old was you
Well,
when the question was
okay,
asked? Ask my
okay.
name. I have a question
Okay.
towards
here.
you.
I'm going to point this out. I remember myself clearly stating I was 16 or 17 at the
And
time.
how old are you now?
22.
25.
So that statement had such heavy weight on your life. It had such powerful on your life that you sat here and you remembered that, right? You feel me? But if it was something fake, and if it was something that was just somebody just chatting, like how Ultra is, like how you were saying Ultra was, and you just muted him, you wasn't gonna remember somebody like Ultra like probably a week from now. So how do you remember such crazy statements? Unless
Hold on.
they're
Actually,
true.
no.
Unless
I'm
they're
gonna
true.
No. Hold
That
on.
that is actually what you would call a false equivalence. I take this
Nigga,
way too
spell
seriously.
that.
But I'm gonna say
Fuck
that's
you
a
talking about? Nigga,
false
spell that.
equivalence. This nigga, you can't even spell it yourself. Don't tell me to spell shit, nigga. Shut
You
the
see
fuck
how
up.
niggas try to get you with a question with a question? You my dick,
It's a
nigga.
false equivalence.
All right.
It's a false equivalence because I can also bring up the time where somebody
Basically saying
literally
it's
said
ultra
I was
okay.
gay, but then quite literally that same fucking day I banged a woman. Like I literally banged some like 40-year-old mother. Nigga telling me, oh, you're a fat. Oh, wait, I can't say that one. Nigga telling me
Trinity,
I'm gay. I like that.
Trinity, too much information.
Some 40-year-old
Trinity, stop talking. This is how we got into the situation in the first place, my nigga. There's too much talking. No one needs to know that. Random.
Wait. Your Honor. I have another built up and I have another document of evidence to prove that we're dealing with another Gideon victim. You feel me?
Bill.
So I don't need to pull up any type of paper. I don't need to pull up anything. We already got it on live, and we got the.
I don't need to deliberate.
We heard
That
you. You
nigga
feel
is
me?
guilty.
He just said he banged a
Bill waking up.
year-old mother. Now, if I'm not wrong, you could be the age.
the
You could be a
word
mother
40?
at any age as long as your eggs can develop, right? So
He was
how
40.
Yeah.
did he do it? How did he not sit here and was not guilty of the crimes that he was being accused of if he just told us he had relations with a year-old mother? Am I tripping? I would say the numbers and stuff, but you don't want to get banned, so you feel me? But
All right.
yeah.
Hold on a minute.
Wait.
Didn't Trinity just say
hold
that
on.
they were 40 years old?
Oh, I thought I heard 4. I thought I heard 4.
No, you
Alright.
you just heard what you want
I
to
thought
hear.
I heard 4.
All right.
Okay.
He was 40.
This is an unimportant tangent caused by Trinity's lack of controlling his fucking mouth.
I need
This
proof.
nigga is rapping.
What I was going to say is you said I can only remember something that actually did happen or that was true, not something that I made up. And I'm gonna point this out. The person that I just spoke about wasn't fucking real because I told my friends that first part to just make it sound like the second part was cooler. But all I did was just decide to bang some random 4-year-old woman from a bar. That first section was something I fully made up for that bit to tell to my friends, and I told them that thing.
Why are we telling
years
jokes
ago.
right now, Trinity? You're about
It's
to
not a
face
joke.
20 to life.
That is not a joke.
Your Honor.
I'm basically
Okay.
telling you
Your Honor.
is something
First-
that never happened. I fully remembered that first part of that joke, even though that first part of the joke was fully
Okay.
make believe.
So
just
what you're
to
trying
make
to
the
play
second
on
part
is
of the
your good
reality actually sound better.
May I speak, Your Honor?
You're trying to play on your good memory?
It is basically just my good memory. Yes, I could also bring up something very meaningless.
No,
that I did do.
Hold on, Your Honor. Let me speak. Let me
Barely any
speak. It's
example.
very. He should already be booked as his. Let me speak, Your Honor.
You
Look,
should be held. In
This
contempt.
criminal right here, he put his hand on the Bible and he admitted to tell everything but he admitted he will tell no lies. He will tell everything that is the truth. And he swore that on his oath and he put his right hand on the Bible. And he just came out and told us that he lied to us about the first half of that story throughout 3 segments of this case. Now, look, if he's willing to lie about that, how is he not lying about the whole accusation of what he was accused of?
That
A
sounds
little bit
like
of a tangent.
That sounds like an appeal. That sounds like an appeal to ignorance.
That's a crime right there. That's very incriminating to lie under oath. You will have jail time, brother.
That is not a lie because I stated it was a lie while telling you said lie.
Yeah, you told us
Yes.
said lies earlier. Our court case was like an hour. So this whole time you've been lying.
Once again, the lie that I said was the one where I said somebody said I was gay.
That nigga ain't count.
That is the only lie I spoke.
Let me explain for you.
Can I get proof that you aren't?
Who said
Nigga, hold on a minute.
I just told you I banged a single mother.
Can I get
What
proof
do you
of that?
mean? You want me to like go find her? She's in fucking Santo Domingo. I can't find her again.
Your Honor, I call cap.
Yeah.
Bang.
1 second.
Okay.
Pause for 1 second. I need you guys to look at this.
Wait, no. Chill. I gotta react to that on my YouTube, bro. Chill. I'll be saving that shit.
No.
react
It's
to
an
that
old
shit.
episode. It's an old
It's an
episode.
old video? Oh, sorry, for sure. I thought it was the new shit.
Her kids.
Hey, shout out Drewski, bro. Damn.
Okay,
That's
nigga.
Jumbotron shit. Your Honor, and see, he sat here and said he's into women. He didn't look not one time at all that big, bubbly, big, juicy booty on the screen. That nigga did not look. That nigga is on boys, Your Honor. He lied already.
We are getting lost in the sauce. That was a nice ass. And it was kind of weird that the nigga did not look at.
It was. You're right.
Okay, but hold on a minute.
Now, if I was to show Drewski, I bet you he was looking.
Hold on a minute.
Wonder.
Yes, Ultra.
Hold on, let's turn up Ultra. Ultra, what you gotta say?
Have people called you gay before, Trinity? Yes or no? Answer the question.
A couple of people have called me gay. Yes, those are close friends.
So, the only reason you remember because multiple people have said it. But why do you remember that one instance that someone called you a pedophile?
Okay, Ultra Cook. Okay, Ultra Cook.
Yeah, and it was a year ago.
Can my nigga Ultra cooking?
3 years ago, in fact.
And mind you, why did we bring that topic up while we're talking about God and fucking zodiac signs?
Yes, we already
Because
talked
Trinity,
about that was a
hold
bad
on,
example.
wait. I don't want to overwhelm you, Trinity. But by question, have you ever smoked weed?
Yes.
Okay, so Your Honor, the weed is fucking up his brain. So you see how he forgets a lot. He forgets a lot, but yet he remembers that one thing.
Nigga, okay.
Let's get to
Hold on
it.
a minute, my nigga. Hold on a minute, my nigga.
Get him away.
John.
Yo, this nigga right here is so ashy. I'm adding you. You can put in more
Hold on a
videos.
minute.
Nah. Yeah, hold this.
Everyone, hold on a goddamn minute. Hold on a damn minute. All right.
And me too, Tony.
Yo, nah, you're a real professional right now. I ain't gonna lie to you, gang.
I might be the most professional nigga here. He hasn't said a thing.
Yeah, he's after real. I ain't heard his voice.
My nigga might be real. My nigga might be real ugly, but he might be able to solve a court case.
That's the nigga you muted.
He tapped in.
This nigga is locked in.
All right, Your Honor. All right, Your Honor. You ready?
All
I
right.
thought you laughed, Margin Boo.
Yep.
I'm interrupting the
now.
fucking author. I mean, the judge, please.
Oh yeah, let's let the judge talk.
As I was saying, another tangent has been started. We've been going on tangents multiple times throughout this case. Unimportant tangents. Some of them relevant.
Yeah.
Right now, this one low-key started spiraling. What the fuck was going on? I don't know. But it started off of one thing, and that's what I'm going to focus on.
Yeah, right.
We were talking about this nigga's memory. He's the reason why the reason why we're talking about was that how could he remember something as minuscule as a Discord call, one moment of a Discord call from 3 years ago? That was weird, but I can support this a little bit. It was kind of weird for him just to remember that, but sometimes you remember some weird shit out of nowhere. Sometimes you remember a corny memory that comes back.
This nigga. No.
Okay, nigga.
He paid this nigga.
Let me go.
So
Yes.
Your Honor.
Oh, you got it. Yeah, before Your Honor.
Hold on a
You find
minute.
it corny to be considered be called a child predator? You find that corny?
Okay.
P33.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, nigga. Hold on.
Hold on. Let the judge talk. Let the judge talk.
And I want to
I'm saying that it's not completely out of the realm of possibility, but it still does not excuse the fact that he fucking decided to put that shit out of his mouth. He should not have spoken that. Yes, it was a memory. It was something to bring up. It was a little bit correlated to what we're talking about.
Actually,
but
it
you
was
did not have to.
correlated.
Okay, yes, but it was an extreme. It was extreme.
It was an extreme.
About,
the point was that zodiac signs
hold on a minute, nigga. You said.
Let you on the talk. Let you on the talk.
As I was saying. All right. As I was saying, it was an extreme because you should have realized. You should have scanned the words in your head. Someone called me a pedophile. Pedophile, big no word. Big no. That pauses everyone. Everyone focuses on that one word. You should have known that.
Nobody focused until the guy repeated it like 6 times.
Yes, he repeated it. Hold on.
Exactly.
Let me get in. Exactly. So
you're not gonna get in because the other guys 6 fucking times. It wasn't me.
Let me finish completely. Yeah, as this nigga said, he did repeat it multiple times because yes, it was the word pedophile. There's been multiple times where I've been in a call. Someone said some words like, "Oh, hey bro, we should make him watch Boku no Pico." If niggas know what that means, the niggas know what that means. That shit was.
We're not gonna bring
exactly.
That's what I said. Let's jump. Yeah, we getting too explicit, bro. I want my shit to get took down.
Explain, nigga. As I was saying, no one. Once again, very explicit. Once someone said that shit, everyone turned their heads. Someone paused that because it was weird. You said pedophile. Niggas are gonna look at pedophile. You can put a pedophile on anything. Everyone's nigga. Someone did know this.
Don't argue with my judge.
I'm not arguing with
the judge, nigga.
I judge.
John, someone
said what?
Someone nobody.
You said what? That's your. Is niggas paying that dollar? What's going on?
You're guilty.
Hold on a minute.
You're the only one that's bringing up money. Also, again, I don't have a fucking lawyer.
Hey, look.
Also,
okay.
Look, John. Hey, Judge, talk to me real quick. I'll slide you. Let me get you in there. Let's handle this.
Shit. Low key. This nigga was wrong for doing that shit.
Legally, you're not allowed to do that, by the way.
And legally, you're
all of you can.
Hey, no reason.
Hold on. Order in the court, my nigga.
Order in the court.
Once again, on another tangent.
Hold on, you're right.
On another tangent of this nigga's appearance. I have said multiple times, we will not be talking about a nigga's ugly ass appearance, especially not GK, especially not Vaughn, especially not Vaughn.
And I ain't gonna hold you. If your camera ain't on, though, we can't call anybody else ugly.
Wait, hold on. Was that
gotta be the rule.
Yeah.
Your camera gotta be on. At least call somebody ugly in here. You gotta be able to get fried back, bro.
Yep.
You gotta be able to get fried back.
This nigga's not perfect. Look at this nigga's forehead.
To get fried, you gotta be able to be fried back. Having your shit off, that's not. Nope, that's cheating. That's cheating the system.
I don't get why the guy whose fucking forehead is the size of a 2-story building is calling me.
Hey, hold on. Your forehead's
This
not
is
no
a
big
roast session, my nigga.
Hold on. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. Hold on. Let's go back. We missing the plot. Yeah, we jumping off the plot. Let's get back to the plot.
Trinity, this is not a roast session. This is a court.
Let's get back.
My God.
He's not on my eye.
As I was saying. Shit, now I've lost my train of thought because of you niggas. Yeah, hold on a minute. Let me recall. What was I talking about last time?
We were talking about the fact that somebody had repeated it 6 times, and then we continued.
Okay, there we go. All right, I got it back. Rewind it. As I was saying, this nigga should not, even though he did recall it, I can let it be okay that he recalled that memory, but it still should not have left this nigga's mouth.
Okay.
Pedophile was in there. Why would he say that? That was stupid. Once again, he has made 1, 2, 3, 4 dumbass decisions. And dumbass decisions get niggas in jail.
He incriminated himself. I agree.
Yes, he should have pleaded the 5th 2 hours ago. He should have pleaded the 5th 2 hours ago.
But it plead the 5th. I will bombarding me with questions.
Yes, and you could have just said plead the 5th every damn time.
He wasn't gonna
listen. That's how niggas do it.
Exactly. You talked and you didn't let your lawyer talk. Now I'm gonna take them pieces and destroy you, my nigga. Let's get to it though.
I don't have a fucking lawyer to begin with.
Well, you should have got your money up. It's not my
You
problem.
gotta talk. You
Hey,
have
These
to talk
niggas
for
rigged the
yourselves.
whole court case, by
they
the
don't
way.
call Sayul, they call DJ. Let's get to it.
You wanna? Do
You
you
ain't
wanna?
got
Do you wanna stop to get a
lawyers
public
on this.
defender?
We
All
don't
right.
have one.
Who's gonna be this nigga's public defender?
Get your public
Just
defender so I can destroy that nigga and spit on that nigga grave. Come
yo,
on.
Vaughn, you're his
If
public
you get
defender,
me
Vaughn.
a lawyer, they're about to kill me.
Really, bro.
I don't
Damn.
got that nigga's back,
I'm not
man.
gonna lie, it is a lot of chopped niggas with fucked up haircuts just spotted in on the camera. Who is the nigga with who is the nigga that joined with 1/4 hair? Who was that nigga,
Like
bro?
I seen that nigga.
The
That was
only
butter.
like I could say something, but I'm bald. I'm bald right now.
That nigga looked like my fucking big toe. That nigga ugly as shit.
dude, I just genuinely have twist, dude. Like, fuck my dick.
Alright, let's get to it though. We wasn't even talking about
Alright,
you.
let's
That's
get
how
back.
you know that nigga ugly. He thought we was talking about him.
But you keep calling me.
So Sonic, how about you be his public? How about you be his public defender?
He thought we was talking. Nah, he got it. He got it. He don't need no public defender. It's good. He don't need one.
No, Sonic
Yo,
was trying
what?
to have his back earlier. I heard him say something, bro. He said he's not
I've been-
ugly.
All right,
bro, so
but
I've been doing
look,
the
my,
white-
Your Honor. Look, I get what you're saying. He shouldn't have said that, but at the same time, though, we need to go off reason of why was this said towards him, and how do we know if that was true or if
Yes,
that was
and we-
false? We
Your
can't
Honor,
take
I believe
we
you.
can't
We
take
have
just his
on-
word for it. We need to really get down to the basis of it. He mentioned
Your Honor.
children over 4 times. He couldn't answer the
Okay.
question if he was underage, if it was okay for him to talk to anybody within younger groups. You feel me?
Your
And then
Honor.
on top of that, right now he's
Your
just
Honor.
trying to. He already told us he lied to us. Like he already lied to us. That's a crime itself. How can we know that the words that's coming out this nigga mouth ain't cap? It's looking
Honor.
like cap.
I think I would genuinely like.
Hold on, and they gotta not give you permission to speak.
All right, nigga.
All right.
God damn. The fuck?
Yeah, exactly, nigga. And
You
hold
be
on,
letting
man.
him speak that all the time.
Yeah, that's
Drop your balls and take the stage. Yep.
I say pass the ball. Now I'm gonna pass the ball to you. And then now explain yourself, my Negro.
Donna, first things first, I would like to do an actual countersuit here because I'm gonna decide this has got to be just genuine defamation here, an entire defamation case. I'm gonna point this out here. I brought up something where I explicitly told a lie, actively telling you all it was a lie, and he is now
is
attempting to do a false equivalence of saying that because I said you are quite literally making a false equivalence.
Chat. This nigga.
Because
This
you
nigga.
cannot
This
just
nigga
simply
chatting.
say everything I have said is
Okay.
a lie
Hold on a minute. Trinity,
yourself
hold on a minute.
or actively lying.
You
refusing
said
to-
that this is grounds of defamation. As
Yes.
in these niggas are telling lies on your name.
Yes, you are.
Now-
Yes,
I would say there is a little bit of curving, but at the end of the day, you did say some weird shit that did not need to be
Honor,
said. But,
here's the
but
problem, Your Honor.
nigga,
Let him talk
Your Honor.
again.
as I was saying, I'm not willing to immediately point the big fat thumb at you that you are a pedophile. That is a little bit crazy. Now, we're gonna go over to what this nigga said. He said, why
Didn't let me
exactly
finish
would
my
that
point.
friend say that you're a pedophile? Which we know that he said that shit because
I was with a friend.
the random nigga said that shit because you were born in July.
Judge. He just said
Right,
it's his
but we-
friend,
but we-
and now he's saying it's a random. I don't know what's going on
No, wait,
anymore.
hold on,
This
hold on,
nigga
hold
spewing too
Your
many
Honor.
lies.
Hold up.
He's
Your
spewing a
Honor,
lie.
Your Honor, I would love for you to genuinely
Hold on.
give him
as a public witness,
an
right hand
actual
on the Bible.
offense.
Listen. Right hand on the Bible. This nigga did say it was a random person in the Discord. Right hand on the Bible.
Your Honor,
He did say it was a random
that
person.
man right there.
So
You
how
see
do we
that man?
go
He
to a
just proved me
friend?
right. He just proved me right. Hold him in
I think-
contempt for lying.
All right.
How do we
Well,
You are
go?
bound by law to tell the truth, and you just lied to our faces.
How do we
You must be held in
go
contempt.
from a friend to a random?
It's $1,000 fine right there.
You're
because
jumping-
you completely misconstrued the evidence
Your
to
Honor,
lie.
Your Honor, he obviously isn't finding out the question that's being asked. So I want you to get that through.
Your Honor.
Get that through to him. How is it from a
Your Honor.
friend
Alright.
to a random?
Your Honor, we literally went from a random to a friend to a random.
It was
Because
from a
all
Now we
three
got new
parts of the
stories.
conversation
Now we
Okay,
got
wait,
new
Dude.
wait, hold on a
stories.
minute.
It was
Because
like that.
all
It was like
three
that.
parts of
Yes,
all three parts of the court section, when talking about the specific
yes.
stories, were in relation to two different stories in totality. The first
Okay.
story is the same as the third part of it, but the one that's in the middle, why I mentioned the lie,
All
was
right,
about
this
how
nigga's
I
going
said
into
a
loops.
friend called me gay and then I banged a
Okay,
mother.
yes,
But
yes.
that was a lie. The first part was a lie, not the second part. We are currently talking about
Okay,
again me bringing up
okay.
the
So
word
hold on
children
a minute.
4 times when I was trying to defend myself.
Hold on a minute. So the part where a friend called you gay was a fake. It was
Yo, this
Yes.
nigga
BS.
does not got a Burger King
Okay.
as mine.
And
So
I openly
why?
said it was a lie while
Yo, he was
telling
not
you.
Okay.
lying about Burger
So
King.
wait, Your Honor. He is
Why would you
openly and
say that?
admitting. He's admitting to lying under oath under the court of law of
Your
nigga.
Honor,
Hold on a minute.
He is
that does
He
not
admitting
he.
count.
to lie under the court of law of Nigalations. So therefore, I think that at least serves 5 years.
He just
All
make
right.
up a
All right. No.
Your Honor.
You did. Now you did. You said some bullshit. It wasn't true. I don't know why you would even
Can
do
I
that
hear what he
shit.
said? Can I
You
hear what he
you
said?
all
I was
you
trying
already.
to because I was
Okay.
remembering a lie that I had said. Now the lie
All right. So you
itself
brought up the
is a
lie
lie,
as an
but I had
example. Is
said
that
it.
what you did?
Yes, that was the example
Okay.
because that
You brought up
first
the
part
lie
never fucking
as an
happened.
example.
That was
But
just a lie I told
Man, there's so
somebody.
many lies. So how do we know
my
that he's
nigga,
not
We don't
lying
jump
about
to the
the
point.
my nigga,
accusation that was put against him?
I'm not gonna
We
lie.
don't
Because
jump
it's
to the
Hold
only
on a
point
one
minute.
lie.
here.
Let Your Honor talk. Let Your Honor talk.
Let me step out of line real quick. If I was your lawyer, I'm not gonna lie. I'm throwing a buck at you myself. Shitty ass defendant. But why is this nigga saying shit? Because this nigga over here saying, "Hey, oh yeah, let me just put in this random lie as an example. Uh, why the fuck would you say, oh yeah, a random friend? That was bullshit. Once again, but bullshit.
No, that
Yeah.
was
Uh,
no. The friend does exist. He said that he never called me gay.
okay, my nigga, we're going this way, that way, four-way, do-way.
It's a lot of new
Like,
stories.
The
He has a lot of
friend
new
does
stories
exist.
popping up.
Yeah, we're not
hold on
talking
a minute,
about that
John.
topic.
Hold on a
We're not
minute,
talking about that
John.
topic.
Hold on a minute, John. Hold on a minute, John. First of all, first part, you said, oh right, a friend called me gay. You said that one, that was fake. You said that. You
Yeah,
said that that entire thing was fake. Then you say
that
now
part was
the
fake.
friend was real. Now, because the friend is real, we're able to bring in Mr. Ignorance point, which is that why would a friend possibly say that
Not,
to you? But now it's
oh,
kind of confusing
sir.
because you keep on
Okay,
mixing it up.
Your
Okay, so
Honor, Your
he
Honor, Your
never called you
Honor,
gay. The
Your
friend
Honor.
never called you gay, correct?
I
Did the friend ever?
okay. No,
The
he
friend
never
never called.
did. He never did call
Okay.
me gay.
Did
But
anyone call
Your
you
Honor,
gay? Did anyone call you gay?
people
Answer the
people have
question.
called me gay
Answer
before.
yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
hold
Now
on,
we're
hold
going
on,
to
Your Honor.
extend
Wait, wait,
off of
wait.
Mr. Ignorance point real quick. Hold on a
Can
minute,
he
my nigga.
stop doing that?
Hold on, wait, no, you can't tell
Okay.
the judge what
Not
to do or you
allowed to
might get
do that.
25. You might want to chill. Let's just talk. Hold on.
Your Honor, he's trying it again.
Let
He's
the judge
trying it
Okay.
talk.
again.
Okay.
You
I
have to
ain't
Hold
gonna
on.
lie,
stop.
you gotta listen
Every
to me.
nigga sit the fuck down.
You're right.
The
Yes,
lawyer
sir.
Damn.
is
Yes,
free.
sir. Yes, sir.
The lawyer can speak.
Sit your ass down, Ezzy. Damn.
Next
Now
person
hold
is
on a
talking,
minute.
getting server muted until two person bro says that okay.
All right.
Nobody talk but the
Now,
judge. Let the judge talk.
as this nigga was saying, you are doing loop-de-loops around loop-de-loops with this story of the gay friend. Okay, so and we went on to the point to where you said people have called you gay. And Mr. Ignorant wants to know why would those friends call you gay? May you please explain possible reasons, any possible points as to why they would say that. But really, that's not that important because we're really here to know
Why
why would
would
you say
they?
some shit about kids? Yeah, why would you say some shit about kids? Why would a friend call you a pedophile, even though that's not a friend? The friend did not
That
call you a
person was
pedophile.
not
It
a
was a random
friend.
nigga. Yeah, yes, it was a random nigga. We now know that. Random nigga called you a pedophile. That shit is irrelevant. It's a random nigga. He doesn't know shit about you. Correct?
Yeah.
He doesn't know shit about you. Okay, okay. So the nigga does not know anything about you. He just called you a pedophile because of some goofy ass, fucking Zodiac shit.
Yeah, he was
But
just
now,
gangly yapping about Zodiacs.
okay, okay. Now, to satisfy Mr. Ignorant's points of why exactly would niggas call you gay, would you please explain to the court as to why that would be the case? As a
It's
friend.
quite literally just a joke. Like
Okay.
whenever somebody does something weird, Sometimes we just call each other gay because of that. And
Would
just
you
something that's
would you
even
be willing to
slightly weird.
explain?
I have a
Hold on a
question
minute.
for you, Trinity.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I was about to ask a question. Hold on a minute, my Negro. Can you give exactly a few examples as to why they will call you specifically gay? In a joking manner, of course.
My avatar in Roblox is a girl.
Okay, strike one.
This nigga's
Okay, then now is this a e-girl type of profile?
No,
Chad,
it's
this
just my
nigga,
Roblox
bro.
avatar is
I
Teto.
promise you, I just met this
Hold on a
nigga.
minute, my nigga.
This nigga likes
Hold on a
boys.
minute, my
I
nigga.
promise you, this nigga's on boys.
Hold on,
Why the
you
fuck would
said
you say
who?
some bullshit like
You
that?
said who?
This nigga
My
is a
Roblox
weirdo, 'cause-
avatar is
Hey, we finna.
the
Nah, I can't even say we
Acoloid, I
finna
think
add
is what
him
it's
up.
called. Because she's not technically
This
a
nigga lost the
Vocaloid.
plot.
It's just Teto.
All right, let's listen in.
Teto.
Is it an
You
anime
can-
character?
All right,
No.
I have a question for you.
Sonic Te-
I got a
Oh
question for you.
hell nah.
I got
Oh
a
The
hell
question.
nah.
technicality,
I
she's
see
not.
who
She's
that.
not from an anime.
I know who that nigga is.
Trinity.
It's just one of those voice box it's just a character from a voice box.
Yes,
Honestly,
I realize that now.
Your Honor,
I just did it because of the memes though.
Your Honor, I have a big point to make in this court right, this court case right here. For like this going, it's going
I've
hold a
also
lot of weight.
dressed up.
Trinity, sit your ass down for a second.
So look,
Dress up
right?
for a second.
He tells us that it's a random, right? He gives us a lot of loops. He has a friend that said this, a random that said this. But yeah, at the end of the day, you lied under oath. So I asked you, Trinity, after all the lies and all the fairy tales that you've been telling us, how do we know that what you sat here and told us was truth? How do we know that it wasn't a random that sat here and told us this? How do we know that this isn't
Yes.
somebody that truly knows you, that's been around you?
Yes,
Your
Trinity, that is a
Your
very
Honor.
big point. No, Trinity, hold on a minute. That is a very big point. Why would we put possible BS inside of the court when you know these niggas are trying to pinpoint any reason as to why you would be a weird ass nigga?
They really are.
Now,
but
once again,
doing it in a bad
once
way.
again,
Very good.
a little bit of stepping on my line. If I were your lawyer, I'm quitting my job. But that's just me. but
This is a
respectfully,
very bad entire court though. 'Cause there's still a lot of fallacies. But that's
yes,
You're
there
superior
is.
court, bro. Chill out.
It's
This
because
nigga
of
put on a
court.
fucking wig.
This nigga's distracting again. Trinity, get your fucking plan. Trinity, okay.
This is
Okay.
not. He's not. I don't know why he's doing this.
That nigga's on boys.
Okay.
What?
All right.
What is
That
he
nigga
doing?
right there,
Okay.
he's on boys.
Trinity,
Just ignore it.
you said a whole bunch of Mickey Mouse BS. Okay. You said that. You can admit that you said some stuff like you said a couple jokes. You explained the lie. I don't know why you would say. Why would you even explain a lie in this court when you know
Because
that
the
all of
lie
your
was
hold on a
something I
minute,
said.
Negro. Hold on a minute, Negro. When you know that everyone name one nigga in this court that was not on your ass. Besides me.
Sonic.
I guess Sonic. I don't know.
Nigga,
Yo,
was
I
Sonic
just
in the
been sitting
first
here
call?
Listening, bro.
Yeah,
exactly.
I
He's
think
been here listening, bro.
Now Sonic
he
is a
was.
neutral
He's
party.
listening.
Sonic was a neutral party.
Child, I can't
Sonic
even
don't
be
even
too loud. It's like
hardly
11,
knows what the
bro.
fuck's going on. He's here for
Alright,
the
bro.
wrap
ride.
this shit up
I'll be
soon.
on his side, bro.
I was
He
about
might
to
be
get to
wrong,
that
but
earlier,
he's
bro.
just like,
For shit.
I'm gonna be
Okay.
entirely honest
gotta
with
jump
you.
into the story time
Can
for
I
y'all
explain
while I'm
one
being
thing
quiet
about
too. This
me
shit is
mentioning the
crazy.
word
I'm
kid
talking
4
about
times?
crazy story time.
Okay, yes, that was a little bit of an eccentric point that he said.
Yeah,
And you
because
simply
he.
saying, hold on a minute. You simply saying kid, him putting that as weird. Okay, one of them, the first one, which is that the random nigga calling you a child molester, child toucher,
Child
pedophile.
predator, actually.
Yeah, child predator. Yes, child predator. That one, he could say that was weird. That one, I'll give it to Mr. Ignorant. That one was the first one was weird. Second one, would you be willing to tell me what exactly was the second one, Mr. Ignorant?
The second and third and fourth one were me giving context to what was even happening
Wait.
and to why he even called me that.
Wait a second. He
I
asked
said
me.
Mr.
Hold
Mr. Ignorant.
Hold
I will
on.
ask you after Mr.
He
Ignorant's
asked
point.
me. All right, so look, boom. First time he said it, boom, you already know. That's when he very first brought up this shit about children. That's when he very
Yes,
first
that
brought
was
this
weird.
shit up.
I put that
All
off to
right.
the side. That was weird. We're number
Now,
one.
now
We're
look
number
it.
one.
The second time he brings up children, I sit here and ask him. He mentions that he's gonna sit back and mute what's his name, Ultra. He mutes Ultra, right? And I say, why you mute Ultra? He says, because I can't
I
argue
don't
with
talk to
children.
children. I don't argue
Yes,
with children.
that is the
All
second
right.
time you brought up children. I just messed up the order. That was the third time. The second time he brought up children is when I sat here and asked him. I said, so if a child sits here and hits you, stabs your leg, attacks your child, goes at your mother, just any type of violence, if he does anything to you, he couldn't answer that. He had no say so, no answer. Then after that, I ask again, all right, if you can't answer that, I ask, what would you do if, or is it okay if you're the age? Because he says, during the time when it was said he was a child, so it doesn't make him a predator. So I say, okay, so if you're that age,
Legally.
are you okay? Do you think in your mind it's okay to be 17 talking to somebody that's in the age of from 5 to 10? He can't answer.
Are we assuming? Are we assuming that
I'm
the
trying
talk
to
is
take this
sexual?
seriously.
Are we assuming that the talk is sexual?
What does an assumption do?
Yes.
An assumption makes an ass out of you and I, if you remember.
All right. That was
Your
a
Honor,
goofy ass, corny ass line. Let's go.
it is it's a corny ass line, but it's well
Sit
placed.
sit down. If I was your lawyer, I would fucking quit. Please sit down.
It
Please sit
makes
down.
sense, Your Honor.
Hold on a minute.
Basically,
Hold on a minute. As I was saying, now him saying if you're a 17-year-old, you talking to a kid, would that be okay? I'm assuming, Mr. Ignorant, that you were applying freakiness to this comment, correct?
No, I wasn't applying freakiness because he, in
Okay.
fact, brings up himself. He brought up
I
him
implied
being a
freakiness.
child does not make him
That
a
was
child
who
predator.
brought up.
He brought that one up.
But I implied
Okay.
freakiness because I was a
Hold on,
Scorpio.
y'all.
I said I'm freaky because I'm a Scorpio.
My Negro, that shit was about 4 hours ago, irrelevant as fuck, and it
Yes,
was before the
but
start of the case.
that's what started this conversation. That's
Yes,
what brought him
yes,
to
Yeah.
say.
that
That's what
is
brought
what
him to
started it.
say.
That is
Yeah.
what started this
Your
whole little
Honor.
tangent for about an hour that I was
Your
here
Honor.
for.
Yes. Your Honor, can I speak on something that he was saying? Because he actually did leave off some context.
You see this real quick? This is
Yep.
the ceiling bird that keeps yapping.
Yeah. Your Honor, so
Finally,
I would love to point out something here. Wait, can I
you
speak?
may point out something, my nigga.
All right. So the thing I wanted to point out is the fact that he continuously likes to harp on the fact that I have uttered the word child in 4 different sentences on 4 different things. I would like to point
Yes,
out 2 of
and
those
those
things
were
he tried to
simply
mention
for
had
explaining the
nothing to
context.
do
Yes,
with me interacting with a child. Just because he asked the question of, would you hit a child if it tried stabbing your kneecaps? In what world does me not answering that question infer something wrong? It is me not
simply
wanting to touch
it's in the
or
world
interact
of
with a child.
Hold on, let's fix up the
so,
context. I asked that question after you sat here and said you can't argue with my client over there, Ultra, because
Ultra,
You
he's a
said that was
children.
the third one.
That was the
You
third one.
said
which
that
The
one was
second one,
third.
no, the second one that you brought that up on your own. You said you can't be a child predator if you're a child, and that's why I
Once
asked you.
again,
I asked you that
that is
that
legally
question.
true.
argument,
That
Can
is
you
legally
be?
true.
And
no.
I asked you,
Here's
all
the
right,
thing.
so is it okay for you to be 17 and talk to somebody that's 5 to 10? You can answer.
Once again, you yourself said you didn't mean it in any sexual
When I say that,
form.
go back in the clip
You
when I say
just
that.
said
I ain't say
you
that.
I have the
literally,
clip. I have the clip. He did. He
Pull it
did.
up. I
I
ain't say
asked
that.
you directly. I
you
asked you
literally said that
directly.
shit.
I ain't say that. I went on the phone.
Let me just shut up.
You can be yeah. You can be hold contempt for this, by the
Play the
way.
full clip.
You don't want to lose your license.
All right, hold on a minute, my nigga. Hold on a minute. I'm going to share my screen because this nigga. I did ask this nigga directly.
Johnny, you
I'm
lying.
assuming you are adding freaky to the context of that phrase.
He brought up
This
the
nigga
question.
said no. Yep. You.
Hold on. Let's see the evidence. Let's see the evidence.
All right. Let me show my screen real quick.
Here's
Sure.
fine.
Yeah.
Go. Hold
How the
on.
fuck do I get those dual weapons in theory?
There.
This.
Go over here. This was a few seconds. can't even hear.
Am I supposed to be recording this, by the way?
I'm already recording it. I can't just press in. If a child sits here and hits you, stabs your leg, attacks your child, goes at your mother, just any type of violence, if he does anything to you, he couldn't answer. He had no say so, no answer. Then after that, I ask again, or if you can't answer that, I ask, what would you do if, or is it okay if you're the age? Because he says, oh, during the time when it was said he was a child, so it doesn't make him a predator. So
Here's the part that comes in.
So if you're that age, are you okay?
I don't think if they can.
You think in your mind it's okay to be 17 talking to somebody that's in the age of from 5 to 10? He can't answer.
Right here, I think I start.
To take this seriously.
Here's where I started talking, and I think I might have asked you right here.
Assumption do. An assumption makes an ass out of you and I, if you remember.
And then this is where I said that was a corny ass line.
It's a corny ass line, but it's well placed.
And then I think I started talking, but like
it makes sense, Your Honor.
I can't hear my own audio, so it's kind of hard. I just have to. It should be some point. This shit's hard to do.
It's looking like we'd be in that case. No, I wasn't freakiness because he, in fact.
Yeah, right there.
Wait. Let the rest of it play. Let the rest of it play. Let the rest of it play. Hold on. You're not done. Hold on. Let the rest of that play. Hold on.
Okay. Replay it.
Freakiness because he, in fact, brings up himself. Him being
implied
a child. Yes. Does not make him a child.
I
didn't imply freakiness. He brought that up.
No. That was me that said
he brought that up.
That was me that said
yes, Your Honor, and he wasn't even a part of the actual conversation.
So therefore, I didn't say no. I said no. He brought that up. I'm not implying it. He implied it.
So quite literally, the person who implied the freakiness wasn't even a part of the conversation. So the idea of the freakiness part of it doesn't actually apply in any connotation. Because the guy in question wasn't even a part of the conversation, so you cannot use evidence.
No. It was still part of the question. That you're not.
No, because you weren't a part of the conversation. You're not just gonna force that in here.
Yeah, but that's still dodging it.
But the whole convo started with me and him talking about freakiness and God, gang.
That is true. That is true. But that is true.
Then you brought your own sentence into it and started talking about child thing. You didn't have to say a word. You didn't have to say a single word. You just brought your 2 cents in there and started talking about child, whatever the fuck you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but once again, when I brought up children, it was in relation to somebody accusing me.
Yeah, but you brought nobody in the chat.
I was a child.
All right.
Hey, yo.
Once again, the only reason I brought it up was because of the
let's
the person who accused me.
Hold on. Let's wrap this shit up. But we are like an hour and a half in.
Yeah.
I kid you not, we are an hour and a half in.
It's 1:27 a.m.
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
Most court cases take like 3 hours.
Who's gonna watch 3 hours of this though?
I was
niggas will watch a lot of shit, you know.
Hey, depending on how edited, on quality it is, the people will watch it.
All right.
I was kind of cooking.
Let him come back. Let him come back. You gotta come back to the stand, bro.
My bad. I was getting me some water.
I think we should get to the final segment to this case.
The final segment, I do want to actually just finish off my whole defense. At no point did I ever say that I did like kids. Not only that, but the question that you actually attempted to ask is quite literally just a trap question, because I wasn't going to answer because it was a ridiculous question in the first place. For one, I'll never really confirm my exact age. Please. I said I was 17. I was 17 to 16. So you only really have 2 choices. But either way, I never stated the age of the child that he was accusing me of, because there was never a child I was being accused of liking. He was just accusing me openly
of the possibility of you doing
the possibility of me liking children because of my zodiac sign, which at the time and even currently, I still don't even know what fucking sign I am, because I don't study that shit, nor do I even know about it.
It's Cancer.
Thank you. Right. And for the final part, When you continue to bring out the fact that I uttered the word child in 4 sentences, it is literally just you
Yes.
nitpicking. Because you're trying to make it sound like I am obsessed with the idea of child or the concept of children to try and frame me as a nefarious person, and you continuously try to ask bait questions. Like when you ask the question, if I'm 17, would I have no issue with entering a relationship with somebody who is 5 or 4 or 6? A question that you should know I am not going to answer because it is just you trying to get an actual
Hold on.
response from me.
Oh,
But
like
then we act.
my,
Wait,
my,
hold
my
on.
nigga.
Before you
I
miss
stuck.
out, we did ask afterwards if you're 16 or 17, which you just said you was at the time. I said, would you date a 13-year-old or a 12-year-old? And you did not answer that as well.
Yes, you
Actually,
did
you're
not
lying.
answer.
No, actually, that on that one, he's actually lying because I
Your Honor,
literally said, for one, I will point out, I did not hear the 16 or 17 part. I only heard the 13 part. So I thought he was asking if I would ever date a 13-year-old. And what I said, my exact words were 18 and up only.
Okay, yeah, I
Point
do
all right,
remember that. I
Your
do
Honor,
remember 18 and up.
Your Honor, can I get my
But
conclusion in?
will point out that
Trinity.
even if I did not hear the first part, what I said should still clear up my
Man,
point
Your Honor, this nigga
because
still talking. Let me get my conclusion in.
I still answered with the correct answer.
This nigga off the
In
Trinity.
board.
Yo, Trinity. My Negro.
Let me get
You
my.
still could have simply just said, no, nigga. Just like that.
I said
So
18 and up.
let me,
No.
Your
You
Honor,
could have said it to all the other
18.
questions, though.
Your Honor,
Now,
For the other
Mr. Ignorant,
questions, I really just didn't want to answer.
Your Honor, Your Honor.
why?
Let me get my conclusion in now.
Answering
He
that type of
concluded.
question is
He
not always
concluded. Trinity. We get what you're
you,
saying. Let's
know the
pause it.
reason.
Let's zip them lips, my nigga. Let's pause it down real quick. Let the boss talk. Look, I get paid 500K. Trust me, I got you, buddy.
Oh, you
All right,
don't.
so look it.
No.
The way I want to
Stop
conclude
talking a
this.
second.
The
Stop
way I
talking a
want to
second.
conclude this. I asked him. He brought up first point. He brought up children 4 different times after he sat here and brought up the whole scenario of him being accused of being a predator. Heinous man. All right, so look, he brought those two up, and then on top of that, he lies in court. He can't provide us any evidence that he isn't lying about the shit he's saying because he already lied to us once already with his hand on the Bible, truth under oath, in the house of Nigalations.
Hold,
You feel me?
I had
Wait,
my
hold on a minute. Hold on.
pause. I'm concluding. So look, he has that right. He says that part too. Couldn't answer the simple questions I asked when I asked him, "Oh, did you think that this was okay? Did you think this was okay?" He couldn't answer those questions either. If it was okay if he was 17 talking to somebody else 5, he couldn't answer those two. It only took a no. He threw in the
Yes,
extra. He
that is
threw in the
true.
extra bolts of what he did, of his age, and he was this old at this time.
He
And then
simply could have
he
said,
also
no, nigga.
he
No.
also gives us the story about how his friend. We go from a friend to a random, and then we get looped around, and shit gets confusing, and it sounds like a whole bunch of bullshit to me. He might have it wrote down on ChatGPT. Honestly, Your Honor, it might be on ChatGPT getting the shit from him. So the way I want to hold on, I'm not done. So look, the way I want to conclude this is he has no type of proof behind any of the claims that are going against him so far, and he hasn't answered correctly, politically, or right. So that's how I want to conclude this.
All right. Now, hold on a minute, Trinity. This is now as what Mr. Ignorant said. Mr. Ignorant is right about a few points. He is right about you simply could have said no, nigga, to a lot of the questions to simply throw them off. There is no way to trick a nigga into saying something weird when he just simply says no. The question he asked was, "Hey man, would it be okay if you were like 16 talking to a 3-year-old?" My nigga, there is nothing wrong with saying no. What the fuck, I would not. You could have said that. Yes, it was a question that you felt was simply not worth answering, and yet it has trapped you in this conundrum. Why would you not simply answer the question? The question, if you simply answer the question, a lot of this wouldn't have been happening. It would have just been rage bait. It would have just been yapping. It could have been. But you did not answer the question because you went like, this some goofy ass shit. I'm too big for this shit. As was the same situation with Ultra. You did not want to answer that.
The little 5-year-old thought the same thing. You're too big, and yet you somehow came up with
all right, nigga. All right, hold on a minute. Hold on a second, nigga.
You're gonna have to put a pause on that one.
Yeah, major pause.
Order the court. Put a pause on that one. Now you're making it sound like I'm an actual
predator. I'm gonna drag you to another room real quick.
Drag him out.
No. That's his admin. He's admin. I'm gonna drag you to another room real quick. Y'all continue.
As I was saying, Trinity, simply, like you said, it was not worth your time answering. Just like how it wasn't worth your time answering Ultra. Ultra took that shit personally, and from the little Ultra segment, Ultra was simply mad at you because you said along the line, "Shut the fuck up, nigga," and you simply said that because he kept on yapping, he kept on saying some shit, and you were getting interrupted. You pointed your anger at him. He simply pointed it back, and you muted him, which made him even more angry. Which makes sense. Which makes me understand Ultra's point of view of that you are a bitch ass nigga, a hoe ass nigga, perhaps, quote unquote. Which makes me side with Ultra. You know, he has explained his point multiple times. Yeah, I understand. I understand, Mike.
All right.
But would I say that he should have the right to meet you out back and beat the shit out of you? No.
Nigga, what?
Okay, but I don't think he has the right to do that. I don't think we need to be violent.
Oh,
we are a bunch of niggas on Discord after all. We are a bunch of niggas on Discord. Actually, no, we're a bunch of black people on Discord. Let us not be niggas.
That's not attempted murder. He just trying to hurt me.
I don't think I'm black.
Wait, who threatened? Who threatened?
Yeah, Mr. Ignorant just said he should beat the shit out of that nigga.
I call Cap.
He's not threatening. He's not threatening. He's instigating. He's not threatening. He's instigating.
I'm feeling threatened, Your Honor.
Your Honor,
he
doesn't know.
He's threatening my life.
Your Honor, let me just say he doesn't know how to define certain words and no definition to certain words. So hard as it is, he can't tell what's right from wrong. I say just give him 50.
Your Honor, I believe.
Hold on a minute. I must put down a verdict.
Your Honor, we sentence him to be forced to watch Stranger Things on repeat.
You do not give the verdict, my Negro, and for that we must add an extra charge. For first, let's go down the list. First of all, saying bullshit in court, add about 20 years to that. Second of all, saying some shit that did not need to be said. I'm gonna add about 10 years for that. Actually, no, 30. And third of all, having a fucking plant by the name of Vaughn, Mad Vaughn,
this nigga shouldn't even be here.
To distract the court and to throw us off from the main.
Yeah, that nigga CEO. That nigga CIA agent.
That's his cousin, bro. That's his
CIA.
Hold on a minute.
My nigga, is that a fucking bell on your fucking head?
He has a wig. He has a belt. It's a lot of shit going on.
We have the proof right here. We have the proof right here.
I'm this nigga telling y'all to stop.
We have the proof right here, my Negro. This nigga every 10 seconds was switching outfits, trying to get people to look at him.
Chat,
I saw every last one of them.
Hey, chat, this nigga language is...
Shut the fuck up, Mad Vaughn.
That's that nigga language.
Shut up, Mad Vaughn. Shut up, Mad Vaughn. Mad Vaughn. We all saw, but we learned to ignore it. This nigga was switching hats like a nigga in a customization screen, thinking that no one was gonna see that shit.
You did invite a GTA
nigga put
character.
Yes, this nigga put it on a fucking... Was that a sweet tea on top of this nigga's head? It was a gallon of sweet tea on this nigga's head. And that's why I know this nigga passed him a cool $20
nigga had a gallon of sweet tea, he had a Christmas hat.
Yes. He put a fucking Burger King hat. Yep, he put a wig on. And now finally this nigga wrapped a belt halfway around his head. This nigga's about to pop his head open. This Negro was obviously paid. Shut up, my nigga. This is the court case. This nigga was obviously paid by Trinity to distract the court, to make it so that we would never lead anywhere, make it so that we would go all the way until 2 a.m. to where I would just say, you know what, this nigga got it, I'm too tired. That is what Trinity was aiming for. And because of that, I must add 30 years for that crime. Now for the final crime.
No way you adding 30 years to something that he paid for.
Let's do it, coach. Let's do it.
Oh, no. To end this nigga off, I will not aim for this nigga's physical look, even though that is what many people in this courtroom would like.
Do it.
Oh my
I must not do that because I am a fair man. What I will aim for, though, is on accounts of interrupting to say complete bullshit and dumbassery on all accords. I must add 40 years to that shit.
Okay.
Now, let us end this nigga and throw him in the slammer. Put him underneath the jail.
His ass is booked.
Put him in the rock.
His ass is
I'm
booked.
throwing the entire library at this nigga.
His ass
You're
is
making me go all the way up to 1:39 a.m. to defend this. I tried to defend this nigga. He looked like this nigga's attorney. But this nigga kept on interrupting to say complete bullshit that I have to get this off my chest because this nigga was the worst defendant in my life. If I were this nigga's lawyer, as I said many times throughout the case, I would have fucking quit. I would have had to pack up my shit and leave the courtroom because what in the deep dark
fuck? That shit was loud as fuck.
What in the deep dark? Yo, shut up.
Yo, pause that. Let's wrap this shit. Let's wrap this shit.
But hold on, shut the hell up, Trinity. As I was saying,
what the fuck I do? You're not gonna give him a charge for that?
This nigga keeps on making random noises, but now I have to end this off. I have to finish this nigga off now, cause I'm tired. Shut the hell up, Trinity. As I was saying, during many times in the court, throughout this case, I said if I was this nigga's lawyer, I would have to pack up my shit and leave. Because this nigga would interrupt to say, oh, well, actually, that didn't happen. I was joking about that. Joking, my nigga? In the court of law?
Yeah, chat, they give
this nigga is a goofball.
Book. It's over.
As a matter of fact,
they finna get this nigga the book.
Let's run it back again.
We won
this nigga would interrupt
Mr.
Ignorant say
Don't
some
call
shit.
Cyril, call DJ. Y'all call me up.
But this nigga would interrupt to say complete nonsense that I would not care for, the court would not care for, and once again, this nigga Vaughn has done some bullshit again to throw us off. Trinity is still paying this nigga to throw us off, but I will not let it happen.
I will point out
the crisp $20 that he paid Vaughn will not
nigga,
stop.
Trinity, stop talking. He's sentencing.
And he started doing this.
Trinity,
he's
already
sentencing.
Over.
He's sentencing.
It's already over. You're digging yourself a bigger grave. But as I was saying,
this nigga look like Rio the Young OG. This nigga ugly as shit. Look like a fat ass thumb. That nigga look like a thumb spy kid.
That nigga look like No Neck Jay. He look like No Neck Jay.
This is not a roast session, bro. It's not a roast session, my nigga.
I'm tired of
this is not a humiliation ritual. This is a court. Now, as I finish this off,
where the fuck did this nigga spawn dreads from? Hold on, this nigga was just bald.
Where the fuck did he spawn dreads?
This shit.
Nah, I always had dreads. I just had them behind me. See?
Nah, that look like boys.
Bald as fuck.
Yeah, chat, that nigga like boys. Yeah, nope, he like boys.
My fault. Back
all right,
let's get back to the case.
All right. For this nigga being a goofy ass nigga in the court, so much so that it infuriated me for having to even. I was trying to defend this nigga. I was defending this nigga so much that you niggas thought he was paying me. I was defending this nigga so much, this nigga thought I was his attorney. I was defending this nigga so much, niggas thought, oh nah, this nigga must be dick riding. That's how much I was defending this nigga. But yet, this bitch ass nigga could not see it. If I was this nigga's lawyer, I must reiterate,
oh my God,
I
that
would
nigga
quit.
got a yam on his nose.
Ignore this nigga.
What the fuck is this here?
This nigga look like Corville. Hold on. This nigga
bro disconnected his Xbox just to hop on that, just to put that bitch on his head.
As I was saying.
Alright, what was you saying? Judge?
This nigga, this all started from this nigga saying some shit that did not need to be said. Once again, as his lawyer, I would have said, if I could go back in time and be his lawyer, I would have tapped this nigga on the shoulder and said, hey, my nigga, I advise you not to say that as your lawyer.
This nigga ugly as fuck.
Oh my God. But as I was saying, I would tell this nigga not to say this. This nigga could have many times have defended himself. Oh my god! This nigga,
that ass jam on your nose. I ain't
Oh my fucking
why
god!
your fingers got bones?
I will not lie, Trinity. You put very good money onto this nigga from the distractor court. This nigga's good at that shit.
This nigga Trinity caught his Yamly. It's over with.
I did not pay this nigga. By
Yo,
the way.
Sonic, can you defend this nigga or not? Is he ugly?
No, nigga. Let's end this.
Yeah, let's end this.
I'm tired as fuck and I'm mad. So as I was saying, this nigga, there's many times where he could have talked and he would have defended himself, but he chose to talk at the worst times, over yap, over share. It all started off with this nigga saying, "Oh yeah, so we're talking about Zodiac songs, right? Let me bring up a memory. Let me bring up a memory of a nigga calling me a pedophile. Oh yeah, even though it just says pedophile in it, I'm gonna say that shit. Yeah, I'm gonna say the word pedophile in this Discord and expect no one to just immediately jump me. But this nigga was mad goofy for that shit. Another strike. Matter of fact, add 5 years for that. Add 5 years. This nigga's trying to distract the court again.
I just can't. I'm just confused. Why is he?
We're going to make his sentencing about 400 years. So as I was saying, and I might low key add in the chop nigga charges. I might have to, but because this nigga keeps bullshit.
Up one more time, you have to, bro. If that nigga changes up one more time, you have to.
If this nigga shows up, if this nigga Mad Vaughn shows up on the screen again,
Judge, let's just call this nigga guilty.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Trinity, but if Mad Vaughn shows up on the screen again in another hat, I'm gonna have to add the ugly charges. That would make it from a 400-year charge to a 3,000-year charge. I'm sorry.
Ignorant is the one paying him. Why am I being charged for what?
Why did I just hear
I don't
metal?
got no ugly connections next to me, gang. That nigga.
It's not what you know. It's what you can prove. This nigga is guilty. I rest my case. I give. Oh hell no! This nigga we now must add in the ugly nigga charges. Now it has gone from 400 years in prison to 300,000 years.
Don't call call DJ. DJ the one for the case. Call DJ. DJ's the one. Alright, but let's wrap this shit up. Let's wrap this shit up.
Publicly by year 300.
Alright.
That nigga got 300 years. This is GG's.
Hey, at least you beat the allegations that you're not a prey.
Yeah.
Let me end this shit off.